everybody. Today is our last day down here in Arkansas.
It is.
And we're back at the land. We're going to go back in there and we're going to pin all the boundaries of where we're going to have cleared.
I think we finally figured out exactly what we want cleared.
That's right.
And we have...
And we're going to pin that on my phone so that we have a better idea in a satellite view of where we're at.
Yeah.
So we didn't do much yesterday.
No, we didn't. Because of the snow that came in again, a couple of guys canceled on us, so we're able to do a lot more phone calls and talk to a bunch of people, and we did have one guy come out this morning, and I'll let Eric tell you about that.
That's right. I had to go and actually get a COVID test yesterday, and then I spent time at the cabin editing videos and contacts like Missy said, and phone calls and doing things like that. And today we had a guy who came out. He took a quick peek at it. He's going to get with another guy that he works with, and they're going to come out in a day or two, and they're going to walk this perimeter that we have set up, and they're going to come back with a price and let us know. But today we're going to go down to the boundary down this way.
Yeah.
And we're going to go in and we're going to make sure that it's marked on my phone, the points where we want cleared, and it's properly flagged, because when we go back home to Connecticut, we're still going to be sending people in here to survey most likely, and we want them to know exactly what we're talking about.
So it's well marked.
So we're going to go do that right now, and we're going to bring you guys along with us. This way.
This is a marker that we put for the corner that we're going to mark for the back of the land that we're going to clear.
All right, guys, we're on the other back corner. You can see the double flag we put up right here. Now we're just gonna head this way back towards the road, and this whole section is the part that we're gonna have cleared. And what I'll do is when I get home, I've got it pinned on my phone. I will show you on the computer exactly what we're talking about in relation to the amount of land that we're actually buying.
We're gonna clear from the road past this first pin on the inside of the power line, all the way along the border of the property to this pin here. Then we're gonna go all the way along the backside to this pin here, which is actually a little bit closer to this gully. And then we're gonna come all the way down along the gully and back out like this, past this last pin to the road. And then we're gonna clear this little front section as well. So that's what's gonna get clear.
If you come over here, you will see that down in here, there's a little depression in the land that we're probably gonna end up filling in some fashion. But that's gonna be at a later date. Most likely, all the stumps and debris from when they clear, they'll push it over to this gully, we'll burn it down, and then we'll push all the ash into the gully, and that'll be a good start. So we're gonna make our way back out to the truck in the road, and we'll see you again when we get there. All right, here we are back out on the power line. This is our marker along the ravine. If you look over there, you got those two markers. This is where it'll come across all the way out to there. That's a big chunk of land. I think will be pretty good. We're gonna go back to the truck. I'm gonna let the dogs out, check our phones for messages, and we'll do a wrap up from here on the land over there. All right, guys, let's take a little walk. Okay guys, that does it for us here on the land. We walked the whole thing.
Yeah, we did.
The dogs are out running around. I don't know if you can see them. We're gonna go get a bite to eat. We got one more guy who's gonna meet us here in about an hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna show him what we're looking at, see what he has to say. And then we're gonna head back to the cottage and we'll do a wrap up for the day there. Because we've got to get the truck all packed up because we leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah, get the little cabin back in order.
Get the cabin cleaned up back in order because we leave at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
So that we can make it back home by Sunday so we can go back to work.
That's right. So we'll see you back at the cabin in a little bit.
Guys, we're finally back at the cottage. It's been a really long day.
Yeah, it was a long day. We spent probably, what, 5, 6 hours over at the land?
Yes.
After what you just saw of us doing our survey, we had 2 of the contractors come to take a look at it and
we did.
Prepare bids for us. One of them gave me a bid on the spot. It seemed a little high to me.
Yes, but we're not really familiar, so we're still getting estimates.
That's right, and I don't know what clearing land really would go for down in this part of the country.
No.
So I don't have anything to base that feeling that it was too expensive other than that's more money than I wanted to pay.
Yeah.
Which is really how we're basing it.
But that's why we're checking out a bunch of different companies and
That's
seeing
right.
what we come up with.
That's right. And I've got some calls to make to some other people that Corey gave us.
Yes.
That we have the land very well marked off now. So anybody that goes there with a little diligence and a little instruction in the front should be able to figure out exactly what we've got going on and come up with a quote.
As you've seen in the video, there's the yellow ties marking off the 4 corners, and it shows where we want it cleared. So it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they should. I mean, if they have a lot of trouble with it, they probably aren't the people that we want in there doing the job.
No.
So we literally just walked in and grabbed a cup of coffee and
try to get a little more energy from the day.
Yeah, because we have to pack everything, have dinner, clean up this cottage because yes, it's an Airbnb.
Not that we're messy, but we do have a bunch of our personal belongings everywhere.
We do, but also it's an Airbnb and she's going to come in after and clean up. But that doesn't mean we're going to leave a big mess. We're going to sweep up the floors and do the dishes and we're going to wash the sheets and stuff that on the bed that we slept and remake the bed for. We're not those kind of people that come in and, oh, big mess, this is all yours. I'll even take out the trash.
But this place was awesome, so for future videos, keep an eye out.
Yes, we're actually, before we leave tonight, I am going to put together a separate video. And that video is just going to be highlighting this cottage that we stayed in. And that's so you guys can get an idea of the place that we stayed this week. But it's actually for Miss Judy that owns it.
Yes.
We're going to leave her a link to it. And she can use that in her selling of it if she would like.
Yeah, her promotion of her little cabin.
And it's our way of saying, you know what, this is awesome and we really like it and thank you so much.
I wish there was more of these.
Yeah, this was...
that people could stay in.
This was a gold mine for us. And when we come back in August for the land clearing, we're going to be staying here.
Yeah.
And when we come back the next spring for putting in the septic, we're going to be staying here. So we really like it that much.
This has definitely had everything that you would ever need in a little tiny cabin.
It does. So how do you feel about this week?
I feel okay about this week. We did get some stuff done and we got a better look at the land itself.
Yeah, we walked pretty much every seeable
A little discouraged with the snow that we got.
Yes, that's true.
But we worked through it, and you know, we did see a bunch of the area, so we know what's around now.
Yep.
We know that there's little places that we can go to get things that we need.
And potential places for marketing our vegetables and other stuff.
When we do get the homestead up and running, that will be.
There are some places that we might be able to find a market for. There's actually a town not too far away that has a little state college, community college kind of a thing there.
Yeah, they do.
College kids like to eat healthy, so keep your fingers crossed, guys, that we're able to make this work, because all the plans that we put down, if we can't get people to buy our fruits and vegetables and buy the lumber and buy the honey and buy the crafts, then we're going to
figure out what works for us.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, I'm 100% scared and 99% excited.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair. But I thought with the snow and the fact that it is Arkansas and the state pretty much shut down for the week that we were here. I mean, to be honest with you, the road that we're staying on hasn't been plowed.
Still has not been plowed.
And our road that the homestead is on has not been plowed.
No. I noticed that all of the side roads that you would go off of a main road are not plowed.
And quite a few of the businesses are not plowed. So
and still closed.
And still closed. So
yeah, there's no one around.
They just are not used to this kind of a snowfall out here, and it definitely set them back quite a ways. Yeah. And it's no fault of theirs, but it didn't bode well for the amount of things that we wanted to get done. We still wanted to go to the tax assessor's office.
There was nothing open. We didn't have a choice.
We wanted to do our soil sample. Can't do that with a foot of snow.
Yeah.
So we had some setbacks, but there's nothing we could do about it.
So.
But we have 2 days of long travel ahead of us.
So it's gonna be tiring, but we did it and we're used to it. And I think it won't feel as long going back home.
You think?
I
think the trip home seems to take forever for me because I just want to be home. I just want to be home.
We'll see when we get there.
But we did come away with a lot of information that is going to help us moving forward till the next time we come back down.
Yes.
So that's where we're at, guys. That's our trip, our spring or February trip to Arkansas 2021.
Yeah.
This was the first time we set foot on our land since we closed on our land, and that was very satisfying.
Yes.
And I got to use my new chainsaw that Missy bought me for Christmas to clear a path in there so we could get the truck in.
Yeah.
Yay, got to use that. That worked very well.
It was.
It was very nice.
So I think it was just really nice for us to be able to come back here and really assess the land and be able to walk through the whole thing, because the last time we were here it was so overgrown and so covered with bugs that I didn't even go in.
Well, yeah, and those picker bushes, they were just, they were tearing me up as I was trying. If you didn't have a chainsaw and a machete in late August, there was no getting more than 20, 30 feet onto that property.
No, not at all.
If you wanted any skin left, that was the way it was going to go. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap it up. We're going to eat some dinner and get everything packed in the truck, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock in the morning for the trip home. Once again, everybody, please hit that subscribe button down below. You can hit the bell down in the show notes, and you can subscribe down there as well.
And if you're enjoying watching our videos, please share them.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.